Good day viewers, and thanks for tuning into Polymerupdate TV, the world's first and only TV network with a free petrochemicals news show. You are watching the Petrochemical Market Synopsis with me, Vaibhavi Pathare. It's Wednesday, January 18th. Let's start with energy news. Crude oil prices gained on Tuesday as the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries forecast a rise in Chinese oil demand in 2023. Brent crude prices rose by $1.46, settling at $85.92 per barrel, while WTI futures increased by 32 cents, settling at $80.18 per barrel. On Tuesday, open spec naphtha prices inched lower by $5 per metric ton at $700 per metric ton CFR Far East Asia levels. Before we move on to the Asian market updates for PP, PE and PVC, please do click on the bell icon to subscribe to our free news channel. And if you like today's video, please remember to like this video by giving us a thumbs up. It motivates us to continue to bring you this free informative news service on a daily basis. Back to the Asian market updates for PP, PE and PVC. In PP, this week PP prices marched higher in some parts of Asian region. The rise in prices was prompted by firmer import offers from overseas suppliers. A rise in upstream energy values and stronger PP futures on the Dalian Commodity Exchange in China further pushed prices higher in the region. In India, PP raffia and PP injection prices were assessed at $1,060 to $1,100 per metric ton CFR levels. It was up by $20 per metric ton from the previous week. BOPP prices were assessed at $1,080 to $1,120 per metric ton CFR levels, while PP film prices were assessed at $1,080 to $1,120 per metric ton CFR levels. Both week on week gained by $20 per metric ton. In Far East Asia, PP raffia and PP injection prices were assessed at $920 to $950 per metric ton CFR levels, up by $20 to $25 per metric ton from the previous week. PP film prices were assessed at $930 to $960 per metric ton CFR levels, while BOPP prices were assessed at $930 to $960 per metric ton CFR levels. Both week on week increased by $20 to $25 per metric ton. PP block copolymer prices were assessed at $940 to $970 per metric ton CFR levels, a gain of $20 to $25 per metric ton from the last week. In Southeast Asia, PP raffia and PP injection grade prices were assessed at $980 to $1,030 per metric ton CFR levels, up by $30 per metric ton from the previous week. PP film prices were assessed at $990 to $1,040 per metric ton CFR levels, while BOPP prices were assessed at $990 to $1,040 per metric ton CFR levels. Both week on week increased by $30 per metric ton. PP block copolymer prices were assessed at $1,000 to $1,060 per metric ton CFR levels, a rise of $30 per metric ton from the last week. In PE, this week HDPE, LDPE and LLDPE prices climbed in the parts of Asian region. The rise in prices was triggered by higher upstream energy rates and firm offers from overseas suppliers. In PVC, this week PVC prices rose in parts of Asia. The rise in prices was led by higher upstream VCM rates and firmer energy values. Higher offers from overseas suppliers further supported the price gains. We wish to update you on the 7th edition of RACE Recycling and Carbon Emissions Conference, which will open its door on 4th February 2023 at Hotel The Lalit, New Delhi, to welcome the most important and influential gathering of plastics recycling professionals. Don't miss this unique opportunity to network in person and connect with global industry leaders, decision makers, market players, and industry peers over this one-day power-packed conference. For more information, visit www.raceconferences.com. That's all for today's Polymer News. Watch a daily news video tomorrow to know more. This is Polymer Update with me, Vaibhavi Pathare from Mumbai. Many thanks for watching.